Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. Corridor in one of the big churches in the Philippines. Hi, check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Today I'd like to share 2 Timothy 2 verse 15. It says, "Work hard so you can present yourself to God and receive His approval. Be a good worker, one who does not need to be ashamed, and who correctly explains the word of truth." Here's my poem. Be a good worker. Do you do your best in everything you do? Work hard to be righteous and seek what is true. Present yourself to God so you can be approved by Him. Don't be tempted to be slack. Be diligent so you can win. A good worker consults with God's truth always. He seeks God first in all things and obeys His ways. He is bold to declare his love for the Lord. He is not easily swayed by this corrupt world. Here's my essay. In this day and age, it is a novelty to find a good worker. Those who work in the offices sometimes come to work late and leave early. Some do not give their best in performing their duties and responsibilities. Some are not totally honest. When the boss isn't around, they would do their personal stuff in the computers or talk on the phone or with their co-workers during work hours. We're asked to work hard in such a way that we can be approved by God. Work as if God is your employer. Work with integrity and live by the truth in God's Word. Prayer. Lord, help us to remember to do things for you always, even if we work for others. Reflection. Why is integrity and honesty in the workplace a rarity nowadays? I think our world does not honor and respect what God is asking us to do. Because if we do, we will probably follow what He says. So in the past, we lived simpler lives. We have less distractions, we didn't have social media then. There's less things to veer us away from doing our task with honesty and integrity. Nowadays, we can hide a lot of things in a computer. When we're doing something, we can hide. That's why pornography is very rampant nowadays in our society, because we can hide in so many things. And the enemy is the one that uses all these things to veer us away or to distract us from spending time with God or from being honest. In the Bible, there's one of the characters in the Bible which I could really look up to when it comes to integrity is Daniel, the prophet. He is so full of integrity that he will not bow down on anything that the king was asking him to do. They were asked to kneel to their gods, and he did not do that. And so they were punished for not kneeling to their gods, and they were put on in the fire. Daniel and 3 of his other friends who were Israelites and became serving the king in Egypt. So when they did that, God saved them because they believed that God will save them. And so from then on, like nothing that the king offered to them would entice them to have a dishonest life or a lack of integrity or turn their backs to God. So even Daniel is the one who challenged one of the soldiers of the king that because they're being fed with luxurious food, all kinds of meat, wine, and everything, and he said no to it and said, like, I can challenge you that if you allow me to just eat vegetables and fruits, and I will show you that I'm stronger than the other men that you have. And true enough, it was true. So he stood up for what he believed is right, what is believed is true, which is coming from God. So how many workers do we have really nowadays who look at their work as something, even if no one is looking, to do it properly and to do it right? So I challenge you, what is it in your workplace that you haven't been totally honest? Do you think that God doesn't see you? Of course he sees everything you do. So when you work, look at it this way, that you are working for God. You're not working for your employer, but you're working for God. Because if you think of it that way, then you will do your best to be good at what you do. Thanks for watching, and I hope you check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs, and I hope that you're already starting to get ready for Christmas. I'm still doing all my decorating. I just finished my porch, part of my foyer, and the family room is not finished yet, but I cleared it already today, and I'm still finishing the dining room as well. This part that where the camera is not finished yet. Part of this is finished. So there's so much things to do, and I love decorating, and I love the Christmas season because I feel like I guess because I haven't been really doing a lot of creative work, visual creative work here in Canada, except for much writing. I feel excited during Christmas, and I hope you do too, and I hope that you remember Christmas is about Jesus. It's not about just all kinds of decorating. It's not just all about buying gifts for people, but it's more about sharing the gospel to everybody else. Have a blessed day.